Let's talk dgafing. What is idgaf? Idgaf is I don't give a. I'm definitely not the queen of dgafing. I definitely gaff probably every day. Despite gaffing, I feel that I have a very strong sense of self. I think there's layers to this.
Oh, you both have layers. Oh.
And on the surface, I definitely gaff. It's very normal to gaff, but there should be a balance. You should care about what people think to a degree. The way I like to think about it is worth versus value. No one is born more worthy than another person. However, as that person grows and lives and becomes who they are, their values change. It's very important to recognize what your values are and what you deem as valuable and who you deem as valuable before you begin the journey of dgafing. For example, your mom's opinion.
We're gonna tell your mom, Mr. Krabs!
No, please, not my mommy!
Probably doesn't matter that much to me, but to you, it probably matters a great deal. You give your mother's opinion a lot of value versus me, a bit lower, but on the lower end. Then you need to really evaluate you. And in order to do that, you have to let go of this idea of being perfect. Perfectionism. It's something that plagues everyone, and the cold hard truth is that nobody is perfect, including you, including me. Once you've accepted that, you can move on and begin to assess what are the negative aspects of myself that I dislike that are generating me to judge myself, which then leads me to judge others, which then leads me to assume that others are judging me. And that's not to say that no one is judging you. People are judging you.
What did they feed you at Christ tonight, Jojo?
And you are judging other people, that's survival. But it's to create that skill where their judgment is simply a human act, as simple as breathing, and it doesn't hold any weight to you unless you give it value. I'm hoping you're picking up what I'm putting down. So for example, something that I really dislike about myself is that if my expectations aren't met, my mood, how I respond to other people, the blame that I shift onto other people, once I recognize that that was an aspect of my personality that I did not like, I have been taking steps to correct that. Now, whenever I do make a mistake and I respond in a way that I didn't like, I think less about how others are viewing me, and it becomes more of just an internal, okay, I did that. Let's fix it.
I can fix that.
I can fix that. I can fix that.
I dgaf what anyone else thinks. It just becomes a me problem. And that's very comforting to me because it's something I can change, something I can work on, and it has nothing to do with anyone else. There you see, I have freed myself from the shackles of gaffing. You're going to be in situations where someone has more power, where it feels like their opinion somehow matters more. And in some cases, you can attribute more value to their opinion if it will benefit you. For instance, your boss or a person you're trying to date and impress, your parents. But ultimately, that's the decision that you are making, not something that they're forcing upon you. Now, this is a lot of philosophical talk and a lot of mental work, and it's much easier said than done. I think something I've done to really help me put this into practice is to spend time with myself. Hang out with you. I've spent a lot of time driving myself places, shopping by myself. I've noticed that I tend to impulse buy, not think things through all the way.
Are you always on the go and like doing spontaneous things?
It scares me to be still. It's terrifying, yeah.
And I've accepted that impulsivity is part of who I am, and it's something I'm working on. If someone else thinks I'm impulsive, then we're in agreement. Sup, bro? By hanging out with yourself more, you also become less prone to performing. When you're around other people, there is an expectation to perform to a degree. Of course, with people you're very close with, that expectation decreases, but there's always some level. Whereas when I'm with myself, there's no expectation to be anything. I just have to stay alive. By removing that expectation, you allow yourself to do things you enjoy and to participate in activities that do nothing else but make you feel good. And by redirecting your focus onto you, you become your own friend. And you find a lot of value in yourself and your own emotions and how you feel. So then when you are around other people, regardless of how they react or what they think of you, you know you always have you to come back to. Some things that you can put into practice are after you hang out with someone, if you are someone who's prone to this, do not think about the hangout after you're done. Once that friend leaves, it's over, on to the next thing. I'm very neurotic. I used to have this issue where I would hang out with friends and it would be so fun, and then the second they leave, I overthink everything. Why did I say something the way I did? Why didn't I say this instead of that? Was that one pause a little too long? It's not helpful for anyone, and it gives that person too much power, honestly. There's just no time to be gaffing. There's no time. You dgaf, move on. I think another idea that's really helped me is understanding that change happens every single day. Every single day, I am a different person. The way I look, the way I act, It's different. It's part of biology. I'm a new set of cells. My cells are constantly dividing, dying, changing, transitioning. People's opinions of me are so different. Opinions, appearance, and personality constantly fluctuate. I think once you've accepted the idea that your value does not fluctuate alongside these other factors, it feels really comforting to know that there's one thing in you that will never change. I think there's a real beauty and strength in acknowledging the things that you dislike about yourself, accepting that they are here and present, and hoping that they will not be present tomorrow. There's a lot of aspects of me that will probably still be here when I wake up in the morning, but tomorrow morning I'm going to try my best so that it won't be there the following day. I also think that gives me a sense of purpose, a reason to wake up every single day and get out of bed and face the world. It's to be better myself, become a better person, become someone that I'm really proud to be, to meet other people who are similar and to learn from them, hopefully pass that on to whoever comes after. Having a long-term goal that you're chipping away at day by day can give you so much confidence, sense of self-worth, and really give your life a purpose outside of anyone else's opinions. And that really helps me to gaff. If someone thinks I'm annoying or stupid, their opinion to me in comparison with my long-term goal, with the actions that I see myself taking every single day and the characteristics that come along with those actions, it means so much less. I attribute no value to that. If anyone has anything to say about you, if they think anything about you, you have this undeniable proof that you are not those things. I think that's what's really beautiful about having that long-term goal and having something you can set your eye on to distract yourself from all the noise. I think there's a lot you could say about this topic. I could probably go on and on and on, but I'm gonna stop it here. I really hope this helps someone, and if you didn't like this video or whatever, idgaf. Say it with me. Idgaf. Sing it with me. Idgaf. Dgaf is also a really fun word to say. I'm gonna end this by saying I've done a lot of things in this world that have made me feel good, and nothing makes me feel better than knowing that I love myself regardless of what's gonna happen tomorrow and who comes in my life tomorrow. It's such an amazing feeling, and I wish that for every single person in the world, and I know that everyone is capable of it, especially you. I will see you next time I decide to talk a whole bunch like this. Thank you for listening. Hope you have a good night. Bye.